Duplo, a business-to-business payment platform, has secured $4.3 million in seed funding as it moves to expand into new business verticals in Nigeria. Yele Oyekola, CEO and co-founder of Duplo, joins me to discuss expansion plans. Yele, so let's start off. I'm looking at the list of funders that you've managed to secure. I see Liquid 2 Ventures, Soma Capital, Tribe Capital, Commerce Ventures, Base Cap Fund, and Y Combinator. But perhaps you can start us off by telling us, how did you manage to convince them to invest?
Thank you for having me. First of all, I think what Duplo is trying to do on the continent is immensely vital. When you think of business payment, it's incredibly clunky, still very manual, invoices that aren't standardized at all. And we are trying to basically simplify this and digitize this entire experience for businesses in the continent. So one, of course, is the opportunity is incredibly massive. We are operating in probably arguably the biggest economy in Africa, and also the most populous country as well in Africa. We have a very strong team as well, second-time founders, and we're growing very fast. So I think our investors love this. They've seen this model work in other parts of the world, and they thought we could basically replicate that here in Nigeria and potentially Africa at large. And that's how we're able to convince them to basically invest in Duplo.
Okay, so then what are you going to be doing with this investment?
Sure. I think we're thinking of this in three parts. So one is we're trying to improve our product. We're very strong on providing account receivables or simplifying account receivables for businesses. We have to improve on our account payables. We are also about to launch our FX products, so enabling small businesses here in Nigeria pay their suppliers and vendors abroad, China, for example, the UK. And then secondly, would just be to expand within Nigeria. So when we launched Duplo, we saw a lot of scale within the FMCG industry in Nigeria, enabling distributors to collect payments from their retailers and pay their manufacturers. Now we're trying to expand into new industries like medical supplies, construction, health services, and other industries here in Nigeria. And then lastly would then be to, of course, help us provide the foundation to expand into new countries on the continent. We're very bullish on Egypt, Cote d'Ivoire, and of course, Africa as well.
So how do you view the payment landscape in West Africa currently? I understand that you've done quite a bit of research, but where does Duplo fit into the equation?
Yeah, sure. So the issues that plague business payments here on the continent are very contextual. And of course, they vary across different countries in West Africa. In Nigeria, business payments are still very manual. Invoices aren't standardized at all and are paper-based. Which makes it very difficult for businesses to effectively run and scale their businesses. A recent report that we just launched a couple of months ago showed that over 44% of businesses in Nigeria, so in Africa, have to wait over 24 hours to get paid. Over 30% have to wait almost a week to get paid. And when you think of this in a business that's trying to basically survive day on day, it's almost impossible to run a business. So where Duplo fits in is we're trying to, one, enable businesses to get paid faster. Two, we're trying to enable them pay the suppliers and the vendors more securely as well. And lastly, we'll then be trying to help them understand their finances better. So enable them to do automatic reconciliation with their accounting software and the ERP providers at large. And then finally, and most importantly, will then be to provide access to funding through our various partners and also access to FX as well.
Do you see the opportunity for the company to expand outside of the African continent in future?
Yeah, of course, definitely. Duplo can be a global company. And the reason why I say that is we're enabling businesses abroad collect payments from businesses in Africa. So in short, basically we've become a global company in a sense when you think of it like that. So yeah, we're thinking of partnering with vendors and suppliers abroad to enable them collect payments from our customers here in Nigeria and in Africa. So yeah, Duplo can of course expand beyond the continent. It's a global problem. Business payments are very clunky across the world. They're very slow, still paper-based, and they've lagged so much behind consumer payments. So yeah, it's very logical for Duplo to expand beyond the continent in the near future, for sure.
And what does this investment represent in terms of jobs that you're creating in the immediate future?
Yeah, of course. The immediate one would be the employees that get to work on Duplo, that get to work on this incredible and massive opportunity as well. And then when you think of it secondly as well, we're enabling businesses, our customers, become to run better, more efficiently, and to scale. As they scale, they have, of course, have to add more jobs. So that's how we see this impacting global economies across the world. So one is, of course, providing employment through Duplo, and the second is empowering our business customers to grow and scale, and then thereafter, of course, employing more employees to run their businesses as well. So yeah, what Duplo is doing, the way we see this as well is we're simplifying business payments to power global trade. So even beyond employment, we're also, of course, improving global trade across between countries and between continents as well across the world.